views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Yeah!
Oh, Scott, by. You are. I want to new track. I know rhythm. Jello. I want to say. What's the sweat?
Good afternoon, Jersey.
Sweat. Hey. BGKD.
Pick it up, then drop it. Car it go, vroom, vroom, key, don't stop.
You already know it's your boy, John Moore. You are listening to Don't Shoot the Messenger. And at this moment, I just want to introduce y'all to my lovely, lovely guest. And he already have his slot on here, a part of the Podcast Club. He go by the name of Jeri.
This a bad man party.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Bad man party. If you got bleed, can I please get tappy? Girl, you a lead, yes indeed, I copy. I'm from a different era, old school like floppy.
For those who's wondering what's going on in the stream right now, make sure you get that single Bad Man Party. And it's go by J. Lou featuring your one and only Ja Moore.
Body shaped like a guitar. Are you Dominican? Are you Puerto?
We already know.
Either way, you a bad.
Don't worry. We definitely gonna talk to you in a sec.
Pick it up, then.
Hold on, we got a caller.
Boom key, don't start it. Murder the boom boom, bad man cocky. Love in this club, this a bad man party. Pick it up, then drop it. Curry go, vroom vroom, key, don't start it. Murder the boom boom, bad man cocky. Love in this club, this a bad man party.
Yeah. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's a wonderful, wonderful week that we starting off. Just kicking off from Labor Day weekend. I'm telling you, I'm now recuperating. You know, it was a wild, wild weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I was exhausted yesterday. If you saw my face yesterday, you would barely recognize me. So, you know, I feel like I'm back on my vampire stage.
Just had a little time to go to yourself, huh? Just a little R&R before we get back, huh?
You know, I just had to preserve myself after a long weekend, right? So, and my apologies. Where's my manners? Not only Jeri is in the building, but we already have a spectator here. And we would like for you to introduce yourself to the world so we know what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Neck of the woods. Okay. Hi, I'm Kaya.
How you doing, Kaya?
All right, Kaya. Where you
How you
from?
feeling?
What you doing?
Let them know.
Oh, I'm from Jersey.
Jersey type.
Jersey.
Type. Represent.
That part.
And
What part of Jersey, though? Unless you want to keep
Newark.
it confidential.
Big city. Brick City. Brick City. Okay.
Definitely have to rep Brick City. Come on now.
And what you doing here? What's your goal?
I'm a liberal arts major and I want to become a kindergarten teacher.
Type.
Okay. Bringing in the new world.
Now, I heard that you used to do a podcast. What happened with that?
Ugh, I slacked. I'm not going to lie. I slacked off.
How you
I felt like
slack
I
off?
was boring because
Yeah?
I had nothing else to really talk about.
Well, you know,
So I felt boring.
it
So I
happens.
just stopped.
It happens. Like, ever thought of like,
And, oh, go ahead.
it's like one thing about doing this podcast, because this is technically my second one. My first one wasn't a podcast, but it's necessarily a radio station for Splash Radio. Shout out to Obi-Wan, who's basically the main conductor of Splash Radio. And it's located right in East Orange. And the first time I got myself in front of a mic, I was quivered a bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I didn't know what to say. The same thing like she's talking about right now. I believe we all been in the same shoes, right?
Oh, yeah. Most
And
definitely.
It's like, you know, that's when you're starting to bring out your personality to the world and you literally not sure of yourself, you know?
True.
But sometimes you're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, listen, you know, I know my true self. I'm comfortable within my own skin. And listen, watch out, world.
Yeah.
You
That's
understand? So, how was your weekend? How did you spend your Labor Day weekend?
I'm not going to lie. It was kind of boring.
Yeah?
But I was trying to mentally prepare myself for the fall semester, but I didn't prepare enough because already.
You stressing out already?
Already.
It's like the second day. What happened?
You gotta let out those rackets, girl.
What
Let me tell you something.
happened?
It's just a lot.
A lot? Well, based by the classes or like your
It's
schedule
a lot
from
of
outside?
people.
Oh, you overstimulated.
I'm overstimulated.
Oh.
Too many people. Like versus how the
Tired.
summer classes was, it was quiet.
It's
Right.
like, yeah.
Fall semester is like,
Pandemonium.
yes.
You got like 1,001 students look at you in your face.
Right.
It's like overcrowded. It's like
Elevators are now slow as all get out now. Crowded. Everywhere you turn, there's someone
crowded
there.
everywhere. Lines everywhere.
What you expect? It's September, you know?
It's the first week of school too.
I
So
didn't think it
understand?
was gonna be that packed. I didn't think it was gonna be
September
that packed.
is the comeback
Listen.
season.
Hopefully it'll die down next week.
Let me tell you something. So for those who undermine Essex County Community College, we go down. You
Yeah, I know that's
understand?
right.
Is that capacity be capacitying?
And we
know?
still got room for more.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
So what are you studying right now?
Like my major,
Yeah,
liberal arts.
liberal arts. How you liking it so far? Like this, how many semesters have you been taking this?
I came here in the spring, but I failed miserably. I wasn't prepared. But then I came back for summer 1 and summer 2. I did good. I passed. I'm back where I need to be.
Tight, as you should. Tight.
So my major is very flexible. So I can do.
I want you to confirm something for me. So I heard liberal arts majors, if you choose that means that you have no goal in mind for the future. You just need something to get through the college. Is that true? I'm asking for a friend.
I mean, I was just talking to somebody about that. That was in the other room. He's a liberal arts major too, and he said the same thing. And I was like, I don't feel that way. I guess because it kind of fits with my career. That's probably why.
Okay.
Like I'm okay with it because it fits with my career.
Or what you want to be, like a veterinarian or something? You want to be a journalist? What would you want to do with that?
A teacher.
Right.
Like it fits with it because I could do liberal arts history and become a history teacher or
Right.
whatnot.
You said kindergarten, right?
Or I can do like liberal arts English and still be a kindergarten teacher, but would teach English.
So you would teach
stuff
like
that.
Alexander Hamilton to the kindergartens? Y'all be out there?
Hamilton?
Yeah.
I would if they allow that. I would because I like Hamilton.
I mean, I'm curious. What is it that they're teaching these kindergartners these days? Like, you got the smartphones, you got the tablets, you got the technology.
why?
Like, it's just so advanced. So, you understand?
It's the nap time.
It's the nap time.
Yeah, the teachers love the quiet time, nap times that the
That's
kindergartens
good.
get.
Okay, but do they need technology for them to go to sleep?
Well,
So,
yes and no.
It depends
Somewhat.
on how they were raised.
Yeah.
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 Because I used to work at a daycare and we had like music playing for them, and half of the time they would fall asleep. Sometimes they wouldn't, but
What type of music are you playing?
like lullaby?
Doja Cat?
No, lullaby music, like for them to go to sleep.
Don't laugh.
Megan
But
Stallion.
my cousin at the time, he has to be like a whole infant, right? And you know how he went to bed? By what song? It's called what's the name of that song with T-Pain?
Can you sing it?
She let me say, yeah, I could put you in the log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing deep, ain't it? Yeah. That's what he was snoozing off on. Like, he like, by the time the first verse come into play, girl, you look so good. Like, he just goes straight to bed. And I said, bro, this is too surreal.
Some babies different.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, my baby, because he was about that life, you know. But he's now in high school. He's playing football somewhere in Texas. So,
Okay, all right. Good for him. Good
you
for him.
understand? And like, this guy shot up. Listen, I'm forever gonna be short now. Like when it comes to be like my siblings, my cousins, my family. Period. Like if they taller than me, like 5'8", bro. That's all I got to manage. You know. I don't know what else to say. Like, bro.
See, I gotta say, I'm like one of the shortest in my family. You think being tall is fun? When you're tall and there's someone taller than you, you feel so small.
That's a fact.
You feel so small.
At that moment, like, can you take yourself? Like by the time you meet your match, like,
You ever have to look up someone that when you already looking down, like you look down and you look up?
Right.
Golly, that's such a height difference.
So some people, they find it like a superior thing. You understand? Like if you're looking up to a person based by the height. Like,
And if I'm looking up to you, I'm not looking up to you. I'm looking for ways to bring you down.
what would you think, Kay? Like, all right, like what is your height?
I am 5'4".
Fun
5'4".
size.
So
Sometimes.
most of the time you're looking up at a male, like whenever they're talking to you, like in a retrospect.
Sometimes. Or they have the same height. I'm just looking regular.
Do you prefer the short kings? Do you like or do you make fun of the short kings?
No, I don't make fun of them. I prefer. I mean, I don't know. I don't discriminate.
That's good. No, look at you. Look at you.
So
But if you're like,
oh, so you can't be short. So like, what's the shortest that you would be like, ew? Like the shortest you'd be like, the best you could do is friends.
like 4'9".
4'9". Oh, you have wide expectations. Okay.
okay.
That's too short.
I mean, that's an average height for a man. Like, you know,
4'9".
I mean,
No, the average height for a male is like 5'10".
bro, like I'm 5'8". I'm just trying to put myself.
I'm sorry, I would never have these problems. I would never understand.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, me growing up, they said like, "Yo, you tall enough to be like a tall Mexican." Like, bro, what are you trying to say, bro?
I've heard that before.
It's crazy. I've never heard that before.
Sometimes they call tall Mexicans Dominicans, which is very funny.
You know what I mean? And for the sensitive ears out there, I ain't trying to shoot no shot. Like, it is what it is. Like, I did come across cat like, "Yo, you tall for a Mexican?" You know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, are you kidding me? See me in the court. And let's see who's gonna be short then. You feel me? I'll be on my Nate Robinson junk. I'll just dunk on anybody. Any type of Nephilim that come down the paint. Yeah, I definitely
Are
will
you
own
talking
you.
about basketball?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't watch basketball. I actually hate basketball.
You
Are you
hate
kidding?
basketball.
See, that's what grinds my gears, bro. Like,
I don't understand it. Like football, I understand it.
Wait.
'Cause I understand what's going on.
You can understand the more complex sport of football, but you can't understand basketball.
I can't get into it. Maybe because my high school basketball was so
Bad.
ass
Okay.
that I just wasn't interested in looking.
it's understood. It's understood because at the end of the day, I played both football. I mean, I wasn't a basketball fanatic growing up, right?
Yeah.
But when I come of age, you know, in that old man stage, I'm like, you know what? I might as well go to the gym and play ball a little bit. And I'll be dominated. But when I was in high school, I was definitely playing football and soccer. So if I'm not playing football in
did
that,
play
like, you know,
soccer.
fall season, on the off season, I'm playing soccer.
I did
You
play
understand?
soccer. I played baseball.
What position did you play?
for soccer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you was playing
like
as a pickup game.
Yeah, I was playing that like in elementary.
Oh,
And then
okay.
It became like something for me to
I can
do.
see as a
I
striker.
sometimes I was
Right,
like
right,
a goalie.
right.
Sometimes I did that. I was good as a goalie, but most of the times I did like baseball. I really liked baseball.
Were you a shortstop?
What for baseball? Like, what's that? You hit the ball and then you run.
Right.
A batter.
A batter.
Yeah, batter.
Yeah,
That.
but when you went on defense, what was your position? First base, second base, outfield, infield.
Let's not give her too much questions because she just liked the sport. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I just like the sport.
You understand?
You like the sport. You like the sport. Now
Yeah,
let
I
me
like
know. Like I like swimming. You know, I was a swimmer. I like table tennis. You know, what was a table tennis.
I don't know how to swim.
Wow.
I don't get in the pool.
I'm getting
like
more and
that.
more disappointed by the time goes by.
I don't get in the pool. I mean, I do, but
So what, you
just
go
don't
to
get
pool
near
parties and you just in your bathing suit like this at the edge of the pool, just partying?
yeah, like I'm at the corner. Like,
That's
don't touch me.
terrible. If you go to a pool party, jump in the pool.
No, I can't. Why would I jump if I can't swim?
Go to.
That's setting
You're like
myself up.
5'4". Go to the 3 foot section. You'll be
Yo,
fine.
off the record, I found myself in mad events with pool. And I don't even jump inside of that. You know what I mean?
Y'all not fun.
It's not a fact of fun, bro. Like, if I'm going in there fly and I'm not thinking about, like, bringing some extra change of clothes as far as trunks. Nah, bro. I'm there to look dapper.
I
for
don't
that
care
thing,
if I look fly or not. If there's a pool, I'm getting in flying now.
Right, right. I feel you. I feel you.
Respectfully, of
I
course.
feel you. It'd be 7 o'clock at night, breezy. You feel me?
Okay, that's fine.
You messing around with tuberculosis, my guy.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Remember that.
I feel you. You're on your Drake status. I see it. I see it.
But I'm still not doing that.
You know? shoot, that's one of the things like grandma gave us right there. Like,
I
cats who
tried to
feel as though
learn.
they go to pool parties, like, yeah, we gotta jump in the pool. No, bro, it's just an
It's not
aesthetic.
mandatory for y'all to do that.
It's not
though.
mandatory, but like at least every now and then, don't
Unless,
go.
unless it's like a diving board, okay. I mean, you don't gotta.
So
go.
like y'all rather be on a hot pavement in like 80-degree, 90-degree weather with a bunch of sweaty bodies and no one gets in the pool.
No,
I mean, that's
I'll
not
get
an
in the
event I go
pool.
to. Like, I go to an event where they got the gazebos with a bunch of like, a bar.
See, you go to like fancy events. You go to the Ponce Way
You know
with
what I
the
mean?
pool. So like that's fine. That's
Don't
understandable.
worry, Jeri, you're invited to the next event. You
Ah,
feel me?
tight,
You're 2K.
tight.
Like,
No,
if
I'll
y'all
go.
bored.
I'll get in the pool, but I won't like swim. I don't know how to swim. Like
That's
you'll
good.
catch me like walking in the pool, like
Okay.
walking wild. But I just stand in the corner because people that I go in the pool with, you know how like they grab you and just throw you or just push you.
Yeah.
I don't like that, so I just
can relate.
prefer.
Oh,
That's how I learned how to swim.
you would hate me because I'm giving you a suplex in the pool. I'm hitting you with an
Exactly.
RKO into the pool.
I believe Kay would call diapers on my family if she was like growing up with us because that's the ordeal. Like, you feel me? Like, you have an
wild.
uncle smoking a whole stove, right? And you ride adjacent to him, and you like a whole toddler, like like 4 or 5 years old, and you mind your business. Ha da 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 da. Like, so you know you're right next to him. He just push you like
Or
nothing
just
happened. Like,
picks you up and just body slam you in the pool. Like
no,
I've
just
baptized people in
push.
pools before.
Like just pushing a toddler, it could do much to him. Like, that's trauma.
you know what
You understand? That's whole
it's trauma for the kid, but entertainment for the adult.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the adult get the entertainment from, but I don't know.
You know what I've seen and heard? If you push like a newborn or like a toddler in the pool, like they'll immediately know how to swim.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
so-
when the infant immediately come out from the womb. I advise all mothers to like keep their baby inside of water because when they come of age, it's like in a retrospect they're adapted to water. Listen, we're all fish. We're a different species of fish, if you want to be technical here. Because once we're inside of our mom's womb, we're inside of a bunch of water. Like, we're full of fluids. You understand? So why not? Why not? Like, listen,
I'm not doing that.
let me tell you something, Kay.
I'll eat the baby into the pool. I don't mind.
And just let them just sit there and just panic.
Have you ever
They're
seen the
not.
videos for that?
I've
They're
seen
not.
it, but
Listen,
you've only
like the
seen-
babies, like they're not even like.
They just trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
But you
Yeah.
see only, you don't see our skin color doing
Actually, no,
it.
I've seen.
What do you mean?
I've seen.
A baby's a baby. You
But
understand?
I'm not going to sit there and just,
I've seen them do it. I've
Okay,
seen.
okay. Hear what I'm saying? A baby is a baby. Okay, they supposed to be in water.
they should have done
It
that
just
to
so
me.
happened I feel as though like certain household don't adapt that type of culture of like keeping their baby around water because why? Come on, you got a bunch of city folk.
Because F them kids. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just my stance. I don't really like kids.
You know what I mean? Like,
Neither.
you know, what you got against them?
Everything. And nothing like, don't get me wrong. So don't get me wrong. Kids are always protected of me. I will always look out for kids. I would do whatever I can because, at the end of the day, they're kids, they're our future, and I love kids. But at the same time, I hate kids.
You can't hate them, but you can not tolerate certain like
I don't care.
things that they have to offer into their
Some,
childhood.
yeah.
No, because sometimes they be doing things and they know they're doing it on purpose and it just
Yes.
pisses me off. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that they're a kid. They're going to do kid stuff.
Yeah, they bored.
I hate kids sometimes. I really
Yes.
do.
Yes.
And
I feel as though the
God.
kids in this generation, like
Yes.
their mind is before our time. If
I
you ask
dislike
me.
his high schoolers.
Yeah.
Dislike them.
Now, I wonder why you want to become a teacher for kindergartners.
No, like
understand?
I don't like.
But also, the high schools will be towering over her, so it will be.
She
It's not
definitely look
even
up.
that. It's like I'll probably teach high school when I'm like, what, 50, 40?
Wow,
50.
why so long?
50?
You would want your pensions then, mama.
But look, I'm 21. I just got out of high school not too long ago. So they're not going to look at me as teachers. Like, they're going to talk to me like I'm them.
Let me tell you something.
So put some
when I was
respect on your name.
when I went to West Orange High School, I'm not gonna name the teacher, right? I respect people's title. She was 22 when I was a junior. A lot can happen between those age gaps. You feel me?
Exactly.
A lot.
That's-
A lot.
And that's creepy. Like, it's
Yeah,
nasty.
I have another one. I have another who's a math teacher. 22 years old, walking in inside of high school. You feel me? It's possible. It depends on your mindset. You understand? It depends on like how influenced you are to these like students.
That is true.
You understand?
It's just how they act. It's just like, ugh.
Understandable.
But it's like I can't judge too much because not too long I was like them. So it's like from the outside looking
Hey,
in,
you're
it's like
21 years old.
yes.
You're
sakes.
barely legal.
You understand?
What do you mean?
You just not legal to drink a Cavalier.
You can now go and get like a
You see
tobacco
what's
wrap
that?
without being.
That's that youth in you.
I mean, I've been getting, those type of bottles before I even hit 21.
Jesus
so
Christ.
Just go into store. They don't even ID me.
I am ashamed of you. Disappointment. I thought you were better.
But they say I don't look my age.
You look 12.
You know,
Why somebody say that
that's a pro
before?
for women. You know, it's like they could be 16 and walk inside of a club.
I have a question for you because this is one thing that grinds my gears or yeets my meat rather. How come females always get so finicky when you ask about their age and they want to do all this extra stuff, start cursing, y'all get mad or give you like why? It's a number.
I don't know. Or maybe because like they're insecure about their age.
Or they're
Like
given
me?
like below the age of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, like come
me.
on now.
Understand? Like you don't literally have to predict anyone's age. It could be for men or female, right?
But if you're an older
It's like-
woman, I want to know if you're like how old exactly. If not nothing negative. I just want to know how
the
old
question
you are.
is, do you have to question? You just have to be in a room. You understand? You just literally have to size them up based by conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
But when I call them a cougar, I'm wrong.
No, I mean you're not wrong. Listen, if that's their action, that's their actions. You understand?
Like
if that's what they represent, that's what they represent.
Like me, when I turned 21, I was kind of sad about it because I didn't want to get old.
Listen, I'm 31. I don't feel old right now, mama.
Like
I feel like I'm unstoppable. You know, I feel as though my health is better than ever. Like, what am I talking about? I'm a youth, but I'm just in my prime, right? So you 21, your little 21 ain't nothing. You
yeah, that's what
understand? Like,
everybody says. Like they be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're 21. You have a whole lot of stuff to do."
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
you got a whole lot of accolades to build. That's
Nah, I don't
the
want to hear
best way
that.
of putting it.
I be feeling old and tired. I'm only 26. I've been tired since I was 23.
How old
listen,
are you?
26.
Listen, Brody.
See, he don't look 26.
How old do you think I was?
Thought you was like maybe like 19, 20.
19, 20.
That's the
Damn.
youngest I got. Thank you
Damn.
so much.
Hey, yo, K trying to say you got the Benjamin Button.
Hey, I respect it. Someone called me 40 like 2 weeks ago, so like that's perfectly fine by me.
Yeah, give or take. That's a compliment for you, my guy. Depending on what that 40-year-old can do for you. You know what I mean? That 40-year-old age. Like, listen.
But like to answer your, I really don't know because I'm not that insecure about my age no more. I just be thinking I probably got insecure when I turned 21 because like I overthink a lot, so I be overthinking like, yo, where I'm gonna be at when I turn 22, or where I'm gonna be at when I turn 25, or this and that, because I be having goals for myself and stuff like that. So it's just like I be overthinking to the future instead of just thinking of now. But I can't help that. I can't help it at all.
I feel you. But yo, it's your boy John Moore, Jeri, and K. We definitely gonna come back. We got to take care of some bills. So until then,
All right, guys.
tuned.
Nice. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Yeah!
I had to run it up. I had to run it up. Got me so cold inside my heat, keep me warm in my ride. They hate I see it in his eyes. I know I'm not too young to die. So I'm moving with an open mind. My brain, it feels like suicide. This life I live is do or die. I pull up on like who am I? I'm a big dog, bitch, not juvenile. This is how I make 'em never change your mind. You know it ain't no taking mine. You feel my
Yeah. For some reason, I like doing that, John. I don't know why. But yo, let's dive into this. What grinds my gears? I guess you want to start it off, Jeri. What's up?
Hey, yo. What really grinds my one thing that really grinds my gears, or as I like to say, yeet my meat, is female drivers, woman drivers, and not for the reason that you guys may or may not think, but for the majority, women drivers cannot drive. Don't get me wrong, there's some excellent drivers, and there's some female drivers in my family that drive better than me. But a lot of times y'all distracted, don't know what's going on, in the way, too scared to drive, or just cannot drive. Y'all will hit a curve and be like, oops, like, no, bro, that's not oops, my tire. Now look, my rims all falling off the side of the highway and stuff because you don't know how to actually drive. Or y'all don't know what it is to drive. You think it's just a pretty privilege. It's not. Like, it's not. Y'all in the way so bad, so much. And
it's 50-50 for me. Like, you know.
God.
But look, I will be there for the women, but listen, from my experience inside of a goddamn bus, there was a woman driver, and she was literally giving me a ride. Like, I'm telling you, like, if there's a bump on the road, the average person would avoid it. Like, she just said, no, I'm just going to ride through it.
You see? Like,
it's like, do you not know I got a spine?
You feel me?
Like,
I've had experience with that. With a female friend. She claimed she know how to drive, but as soon as we hit the highway and we was like telling her to go, like, turn left, and we're on a highway, she slows down, like she tries to stop, and we yelled at her like, why are you stopping in the middle of a highway? And she was like, wait, y'all talking to me? I'm like, bro, you gotta
in a highway.
You gotta, what's it called? You gotta do two things at once.
That could be
Drive
a whole
and listen.
traffic. Yeah,
see, it's a problem. And then
it's a whole
she was
havoc.
like, and then she was like curving into like somebody else's lane without a blinker or letting them know or nothing like that.
Non-blinkers is one of the worst sins as a driver. Take her driver's license away to the auction block with her.
I'm trying to figure out where she get the license from.
She didn't even have a license.
Oh my gosh.
If you're gonna do that, at least know how to actually drive. Practice on the streets. Jeez.
You know, like, I drove without a license, but at least I have that knowledge. Like, bro, if I'm gonna be behind the wheels,
At least know how.
you know what I mean? Have that mindset of like, yo, keep your eyes open because you could die. You know what I mean? Either you by yourself in it or somebody in it with you. You
It
understand?
takes a lot to drive. Like, people fail to realize how much it takes to drive and how much information people bring in to drive. So once you start getting distracted with your phone and stuff, I hope you know what you're really doing.
And listen, and when you give that person constructive criticism, right? And they take it upon themselves to be pissed. They were like, "What you mean, bro? Like, I'm taking you home, right?
I want to go home alive in one piece."
You understand what you mean, bro? Like, you didn't have to ride until I offer it, and now you're gonna talk about my driving skills. You know what really grind my gears? I just don't like the fact that we come into real time, right? How the economy flow dipped for some, parts of the world, and the economy is favor for parts of the world. And the economy that's not favor for the parts of the world, they literally not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, doing nothing. And this is what I mean by that. It's like, you're just aging. You know? It's like, where's your incentive to life? You understand? Like, after you graduate from high school, you get into college, you start to, like, you're shifting into what real life is about, right? Now you're going to have to build time management. You have to be disciplined all around. You understand? You cannot blame another person for your faults.
That's a big fact.
You understand? And I feel as though we're coming into a world, and I'm sure you guys can relate. You got something good for yourself, and you find yourself in a circle with a group of friends, which you claim is your friends, and you giving them like spark of an idea, and they looking at you side eye like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, what were you doing after all this time before I come up with a light bulb, like a light bulb in my head of something for us to do? You understand?
Nothing. Living in the Matrix. Living like a sheeple.
You understand? Like, would you want to gravitate to that friend that have things to do, or would like to incorporate the bunch to be a part of it? Like, I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a race. Yeah. It's like a mental race. for each and every individual. You know what I mean? Everybody want that piece of the pie of satisfaction of life. When it comes to socializing on certain things, a person may feel uncomfortable, and other than them asking, like, what you mean by that? They took upon themselves to use that energy to be like, you irk my nerves, bro. I'm not about that. You understand? Like, who's this cat? You understand? These are the things that we're dealing with in our community, I can say. In first person, I would see it, you know? Especially coming out of, Orange. And I experienced going around Newark, my life, it's like we have a lot to build. We have more to develop in a retrospect, It's a bunch of mindsets that is literally idling. Mm-hmm. And when you have that person to, like, make you unidle, it's like, yo, you comfortable where you at. Like, you just stagnant.
And that's the problem. People get comfortable in their stagnation and think that's all it is, when they don't know that they can change their whole outcome, their whole life with one decision.
Yeah.
Like, look at me. One decision to come to college, and look where I'm at. Look what I'm doing. I met someone great as you.
Yeah.
I would never have done that if I decided to go to college.
Same as vice versa. Listen, I am an electrician. Like, that's my field, and I never thought of going back to school. You understand? I was like, I got it made. What am I doing inside of a college right now in the age that I'm in? It's just the maturity. I wake up one morning, I said, listen, I still need some more credentials. I feel as though I still need a higher learner within self, I already know my skill set. I know how to make money off of my trade, but ain't nothing wrong with, like, building up more so you could build more into your criteria. You understand?
We are a society that can have the ability to grow and continue to grow.
Yes.
We choose not to.
We choose not to. We sometimes develop a skill, but all right, cool, I'm good with this skill. I'm great. I can do whatever and get comfortable and stop. Right. And over time, those skills slowly fade, or you start losing enjoyment. You know why? Because you're not stimulating yourself. You're not challenging yourself.
Right.
And once you start challenging and start stimulating yourself and start actually continuing your craft and continuing wanting to learn, I promise you, life gets so much better.
That's a fact.
Not easier, but definitely better.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. I mean, what sparked your attention to get to college?
Yeah. What made you come around?
Coming to college, because I didn't want to be a bum, honestly.
Tight.
And it's like a lot of different definitions of a bum. Like, you ain't gotta be like the
homeless on the street.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be that.
You could be one of those.
You could be one that just don't take care of your kids. You could be a bum for that. Right. A person that doesn't have no money is a bum. But I understand, because sometimes.
To be fair, I'm is the people with no money, no job, no ambitions. Because I have a job, I'm just broke.
Yeah, like you have no goals for yourself. You just want to sit around and just be in the house as a bum. You're a bum if you are in a gang and you want to sit in front of a liquor store or a corner store all day and just do nothing. That's a bum.
Right. But let me be a devil's advocate, since you want to mention about that gang life. You understand? Because once upon a time, gangs was really for the community. You understand? While the government is divided and conquer the community, that's what the gangs were supposed to be there for.
The protectors.
You understand? It's like that's how it was when they started off as
the Black Panthers were
from the
gangs.
Black Panther, right? Yeah, they were.
That was like a legitimate gang that they decided.
It was an organized gang in order for them to, like, build up their community.
Shoot, most of the gangs now, like Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, all of them. When they first started out, they really were for their
they were positive.
They were positive for whatever block they're on, whatever city. They protected that from the government.
But now they just effed it up, and now
there was plans involved, and now they're beefing for no reason. Now we got all these childish beefs for no reason.
No reason.
I'm trying to remember, what does the word Crip stands for, because they're all like within
acronyms. Yeah, all of them are acronyms.
You want to know what does grind my gears? Females.
Oh, a controversial opinion. I want to hear this. Tell me
why
more.
is it that, like, yo, you're not the only like women that actually say that junk.
Because
Like
women know women are problems.
No, yes, and it's just like I'm gonna speak with my own experience. Like females, they can't take constructive criticism. They don't know how to take accountability. They have secret animosity towards everybody, including their friends. They're just fake.
Thank
They're
you.
just fake.
And that's not to say the men can't be the same way. Because trust me, there's some down low.
No, we're in 2025. You got a bunch of sassy men.
Not down low.
Okay,
Not
you got a bunch of sassy men in this.
Not that down low, but the other down like
No. I'm not talking about that down low.
Oh.
I'm talking about as far as them like conversing wise, the way how they express or anything
Exactly.
like that. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of sassy men out here. You
But we
understand?
can't really blame them though.
You
We can, but that's probably just how they were raised.
Let me pick your head, right, Kay? So you say that we can, right? It's like us men, we look at society as a playground, right? And where there's a playground, you got toys, right? And the toys most of the time are fun to play with. And the analogy is females, right? In this day and age, these females don't play. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So it's like a chemical reaction, right? Of how we boost up with this esteem of men becoming sassy, right? It's like, dang, like most of the time, like my guy friends that are bachelors, they like to say that the dating pool sucks. Why? It start with the social skills, right? I feel as though it's a bunch of insecurity
definitely.
coming from within the community. You understand? Like people literally don't know how to converse with one another when it comes to
But the
expressing
thing is,
their
like,
feelings.
you really don't have to be insecure, though. Especially with females, you don't have to be insecure or jealous of the next woman. If you like are interested in like what they do and stuff like that, and you wanna, I want to say be like them, but just like, you know, ask them questions about what they do and stuff like that. There's no problem with asking, but you just have secret animosity, and every time they come around, you want to act like they're your friend. I mean, if you don't like me, okay, cool, but don't just sit in my face and act like we cool, and you behind closed doors preying on my downfall.
Right.
I don't like that. And men they're my biggest pet peeve.
Boys,
Like-
man, they act the same way. They just
They act the same way.
don't get called out as much.
You know?
Like if I have $1 every time I get catcalled, I'll be rich. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like they irritate my soul.
I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You
No,
got. Listen, let me tell you something from a man perspective. That's a good thing.
It's different how
Because
they do
if they
it.
was not paying attention to you, it would have been a problem.
That too. That's
No, I would have preferred nobody say nothing to me than grown men just saying the most off the wall stuff towards me.
Hey,
I can
pretty girl, I
respect
need you to
that.
smile real quick. Let me talk
I
to
can
you.
respect that.
That, or they'll sit and like try to follow me, or just do the utmost. And I know they got mothers, and I know their mothers did not tell them to be like that towards
They'd
females.
be like, "Hey, sweet thing, come over here. Put a
I mean,
smile
does
on
it
your
occur to you that's like, you know, the character traits their mothers had?
Well, then they
You
need
know
to
what I
have
mean?
a conversation with their mothers.
Is that Stockholm that we talking here? Oh, we going somewhere with this, right? Because look, like you just say, like you got mothers, you got, you know, sisters. If you got a child, you got daughters, right?
Yeah.
And then when you go out in society, you expect them to have that same mannerism. No, it don't go like that.
I feel like though that there
They
should
don't go
be
like that.
a difference between catcalling and giving compliments. Because I could be like, "Hey, you got a
Exactly.
nice shirt on," and just walk away.
Exactly.
I mean,
I mean-
they should decipher that. We had an era of that. You understand? Like you wouldn't know a cat is trying to talk to a girl just to get the digits, and you would know a guy that's just simply just giving this female a compliment based by their demeanor. Now I feel as though the males in this day and age, they cannot depict or decipher the two. So they feel as though, however they're gonna express to a woman, like they expect them to respond like how they expect, right? But most of the time, they get neglected. You know, they get undressed by the female based by saying like, "Yo, you know, like you got a job or whatever, this, down the third, trying to come for their pockets. You know what I mean? It's like a defense mechanism, right?
And then they can't take rejection.
Okay, great. So we going from somewhere, right? This day and age, yes, men cannot take rejections.
They can't at all.
Can't take rejections. I feel as though the reason why men in this day and age can't take rejections is because of their day-to-day attributes.
Like,
you understand? That's my point of view. Like, listen, when it comes to me, I like to like peel the onion when it comes to a lot of things that people don't feel comfortable to talk about. You know what I mean? Oh, you got to go, Jerry?
I gotta go. I got some things I need to get through.
It's to be continued because I'm sure you got a lot to talk about.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
But as Jerry about to make his exit, make sure you listen to his podcast. It's called Just Be Me. And so tell him the days that you stream. Bi-weekly.
Weekly, I drop every Thursday. Like as he said, my podcast is Just Be You. I'm an information podcast. I drop what's going on around with the world. I might drop a little review in the middle, and at the end, you get a Constitution. I read directly from the Constitution. Check me out when you can. I'll be great to come back on.
Hi, Jerry.
There you have it, Jerry.
See you guys later.
Indeed,
Remember,
indeed.
just be you.
Just be you.
Right.
We're going to be right back. Yeah!
I got that blue fever, cold as ice till you came near. You're like another fire-breathing creature, but it don't burn how it appears. It's true, you could make me melt, but don't you forget it. If the person you fell for ever do for reasons, it's only because you ain't here. I can feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all wet. I don't even care as long as you're right here, playing in my bed. I forget what everyone said. I'm all in. I couldn't care less as long as you're true leader, but not obliged. Promise to please ya. But if you're open fire, then it's treason. And I decide to go out swinging. If you shoot, then you can bet every single dollar and your last few cents that I will too. And I mean it. Tell me, where do we go from here? I can feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all wet. I don't even care as long as you're playing in my bed. I forget what everyone said. I'm all
Yeah. I like that song.
I love that song.
I think that's the first time I hear that junk.
Love it.
Mariah the Scientist. Yo, when you when you made this request, like Mariah Carey? All right. Seems like I got one artist in addition to my playlist.
Yeah, she's really good. Love her down.
All right. So, what is it that you're looking forward to for this summer semester? I know you have a whole summer. Did you had a summer semester?
Yeah, I took summer 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh! So you definitely just trying to go through like a breeze. You know, you ain't trying to have no season of a break or anything like that.
Not even that. It's just I had nothing to do this summer. So
Right.
and on top of that, I had retook like classes that I had failed. So
That's
just
the best
decided
thing.
to get that out the way.
That's the best thing.
Because if I would have done that in the fall, then I would have been all over the place.
That's the best thing. I remember you told me for this semester now it's starting to get pandemonium. I'm sure you're gonna pull through. You know?
Hopefully.
I know so.
I hope so. You know what? I will. I
You
will.
know?
I will pull
Like
through.
one thing I learned from this program that I got myself into, my grandfather put me into, called Landmark Forum. And it was this instructor, and she was basically emphasizing on the thing about rackets, right? Rackets is basically the omnipresent noise that goes in your head in and out. You feel as though that you can't control it, but you can. And it starts by being in a four-corner room, so you'll be able to have yourself preserved. And that's how you be able to exempt the rackets out your mind when you in your oasis. You know, and when I heard the instructor was talking about that, I said, all right, great, rackets, whatever. We all got rackets, right? But how can you endure on avoiding the rackets from refraining you from coming to your next success and this, that, and the third, right? And these are what you do, like, find a peaceful place to sit and not think about nothing.
Try.
You know, you can succeed. Because you got to realize, we are all on this floating rock and have our own responsibilities 24 hours out of the day. So with that being said, you might as well call us working ants.
We are.
Okay. It's another day in the ant farm. That's what I like to say, you know? So with that being said, we all have different cases of rackets, right? Now, and I done tell you the ultimatum. Be in a four-corner wall, chill out. I know it's the hardest thing for those who love their phones. Yeah, you're going to have to eject your phone for those amount of minutes into hours. So that you be able to have that cool down, wind down, don't think about nothing. You know, when the lady was telling me that junk, I was like, bro, this mind of mine is active 24 hours. You understand? What do you mean?
Active too.
Like, what do you mean about, like, just staying in one place and not thinking about nothing? Like, will you take me for a monk? You know? And then the more I anticipate on the doing nothing, it may sound like nothing, but it's something.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing, you're replenishing your mind. Maybe from the hurt that you may experience from previous events. Maybe the endless stress that you were going through for that week.
I'll put on myself.
You understand? It's like you need the time to think about nothing.
I should do that.
You know?
Probably look more into it.
You know what I mean? Because, look, check this. I've done it. When I was thinking about nothing, that's when good ideas come into mind. That's when I'm more intertwined within self. I'm actually listening to what Mother Nature has to offer.
You start to know yourself more.
You understand? And he's starting to move slower instead of you hasten.
I rush.
You know? Rushing is not a good thing. We all got a destination to go to, right? We're going to the same destination, which is 6 feet under.
So
Not to be morbid, but that's basically the real. Like, listen, you could be a billionaire with all the assets in the world. But when you're 6 feet under, you're not taking it with you. So it's more than an inheritance. It's more than what you've been working hard for. You know, I understand this is what you got to build on character within self.
it's more so like just to chill. Because everybody has a goal. We don't. There's no point of rushing. We could just take it day by day.
Right.
And just have faith that the man upstairs got us. We do what we got to do.
Right.
And make sure that we I mean, well, regardless, the man upstairs going to guide us to the right direction. So
Right. Even you at the wrong
Yeah.
direction, but he found ways to put you
bring
back
you
in-
back, get
you
your
know?
attention.
And you know how we bring you back? You feel as though you could stray away. You're going to put you in harm ways.
Yeah.
Just to remind you, who's the big daddy? All right, come back home. You know? But one thing, so we talking about grinding gears, right? One thing that would grind my gears is like I would literally find myself in that mindset of peace of mind. But some reason is that infamous thing called environment can like change your character based by the social abilities of who you converse with. Because I'm talking to you from an entrepreneur mindset, right? I can't think like an average person, and I refuse to. But if you have a person adjacent to me that don't think that way, those are the ones you have to worry about because they're not focused. Therefore, they're exposed to anything that may come to their sight at the first time around. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
You understand? It's like you just graduated from high school, so you could dime it back down. Like when you're in class, you could know who's a class clown. You would know who's an athlete. You could know who's like an overachiever based by actions. Remember, like just because a person said like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, doesn't mean they do it. You gotta show by actions.
Actions speak louder than words.
Indeed. I remember when I was in high school in Georgia and I had an econ teacher, Mr. Robinson. And he said something that sticks, right? He said, whatever character you build in high school, majority of that character you're going to take for the rest of your life. At least he said majority. He didn't say all the characters. So that means that you'll be able to have a wiggle space to change. Like any, like the fact, any type of like con in your life. You understand? You have the willpower to change. But it's a matter of if you wanted to change or not.
But people get comfortable and then they just choose not. They just don't want to anymore.
It's a convenience.
Especially in their environment.
It's a convenience. And probably like, you know, the failures that they've been dealing with consecutively. And they say like, listen, this is, I guess, what Mother Nature expect me to be. And I'm going to stay it.
Or they feel like that's all they're worth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because at some point, that's how I used to feel.
Right. So how do you feel now?
Like about myself?
Yeah.
I love myself. Like I really do. Even though I went through a lot and I've been through so much. But the one thing I do love about myself is like I didn't lose myself in it. Let alone like I didn't lose my faith in with the man upstairs. Like I didn't lose my faith with him. Because there are times where I'd be sitting there questioning him, even though you're not supposed to. I just sit there and question like, why bring those people into my life if they're going to do me like that? You know? But I do love myself, but I feel like I should love myself even more. Because at some aspects that I went through, I kind of lost it in the like past.
Right. So this event that we had to deal with, right? The whole world had to deal with that COVID, right? I would say like you were like what, a sophomore when you guys started taking homeschool, like as far as Zoom classes and this, that, and the third.
I was a freshman.
You was a freshman. So the whole 4 years, like, well, most of the 4 years you were in Zoom class.
Like
you were
yeah,
at
it
home.
started like towards the end of my freshman year, and then sophomore year I did the whole school year.
Okay.
Virtual.
So you had virtual.
I did virtual.
Oh man.
Half of the time I didn't even show up, and when I did, I would fall. I would be asleep.
You know, like this year is my baby sister senior year in high school, right? Yeah. And in her first 2 years, I want to say, like, you know, during the pandemic, like, she was at home with the Zoom. And I asked her, yo, sis, are you learning anything now? And then she was basically like, even though I was there in person, you won't learn anything anyway.
That's how I felt too. I didn't learn nothing. They sent us books to read. I didn't read it at all.
You know?
The only book I read from them was Othello.
So my question right there, right? Because majority of students feel like that. And I'm asking you, and I want your point of view on it. How can you necessarily judge a person based by their intelligence?
Well, we really can't because we didn't ask for that to happen. Like, we didn't know that was going to happen. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know that we was going to, a majority of people was going to get sick and we had to be on lockdown and we couldn't go nowhere. So it's like, we can't really, well, personally, I wouldn't judge them because I had to go through that.
Right.
And like with people that graduated virtual, like they didn't have a graduation, majority, I felt bad for them because they would say like, oh my God, like I hated my senior year because I had no graduation. I didn't even go to prom. I just had to stay home, just do nothing. All I got was a diploma sent to my mailbox. Right. And that sucked.
Didn't have no full-on high school experience.
No fun.
Like, it's nothing that you can like recap back in high school.
But I think it was different for me because I hated the high school I was going to. So when I found out we was getting shut down, I was like, I didn't care. I was like, okay, fine.
Whatever.
But then when junior year came and we was all supposed to go back in person, I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I was planning on dropping out because that's how much I did not want to go back. I think because I got comfortable with the online that I was just like, I don't want to go back at all.
My deepest concern, which was not my concern at first, and it's a total change when I started having concerns about these because I'm of this world, right? I'm of this society, and nonetheless, I'm getting up in age. And I could remember, take it back, when I was doing retail in Hollister in particular. And I saw the workforce culture for what it is, right? Well diverse. People literally twine with one another, getting the job done, and this, that, and the third. And everybody do their part, right? Fast forward, I'm no longer doing retail. Like, I'm a customer now, you know? I want my roses, like, tend to me. And I'm looking at it like, is lack of customer service? In other words, lack of ability of socializing, making sure your customer is good, and this, that, and the third. It's like lack of awareness, period.
I think with COVID, it did like a whole 360 on everybody.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody just got comfortable with the fact that
it is what it is.
We couldn't talk to nobody other than text. We couldn't see nobody.
Right.
So I think majority of us lost that ability how to communicate with people.
I'm just saying, you're in a household with family, so what? They're texting like within rooms?
I'm not sure with my household we had. Well, my mom was happy when COVID but she wasn't happy that it happened, but she was happy that everybody was in the house because she didn't have to worry.
Right.
Because we was all locked up in the house with her, so she was fine with that. But I think like with majority of some households, like toxic households, they probably
isolate. Yeah,
isolate, and then majority of the world, like I said the same thing too before. Like I feel like the world changed after COVID happened because it was just like a dramatic change because we don't know how to talk.
Right.
We don't want to be bothered with nobody.
Right.
So it's just like,
so the sensitivity just built.
Yeah. But can we really blame them though? Because we didn't ask for that to happen.
It's natural selection.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you call like a. I feel as though everybody were basically an experiment.
Yeah.
On how they would react when it comes to like certain sources that is no more, certain ability to do certain things is no more, and how would the society react?
But it's like our job to break out of that. Like, you know, the dark hole is our job to crawl out of that.
Indeed.
And do something with ourselves.
And that's come with innovation. And I feel as though as a society, like we're bringing the innovation side back. And, you know, it took some time to recalibrate, but I have a strong faith in the society that we're in. And you know, nonetheless, like we're on campus here in Essex County, and I would like to big up Essex County. You know, like as a county itself, not only as a campus, but Essex County, like Elizabeth, the Oranges, Newark, you know, Irvington. It's like, it's so much to do as far as like reconstruction.
It's like we gotta pick ourselves back up for what COVID did, basically.
You know? Like let me not knock it. Like, you know, we got a lot of business savvy people in our community, and things is like, you know, working to be for is better. But at the same time, it's like the mentality. It's the mentality. I'm going to emphasize it. I'm going to say it one last time. It's the mentality.
Some of us matured backwards.
You know? It's like, let me give a prime example. Because it literally tickled my head, the fact that I come across this. Oh. So, it was a female on Instagram. And this is the reason why I be fasting Instagram, because you literally don't get no substance. It's just the icing, right? She basically said that she come across men that are open that they sleep with trannies. And in turn, in order for them to keep their masculinity, they will sleep with 5 biological women.
Like BTL.
What's that?
Like down low.
You could say on the DL, right? And this is a female that was narrating this on social media. She's like, yo, you guys got to realize this society is not what it was in 2014, 13, 12, 11, 10,
It
9,
wasn't.
8, 7. Okay?
It was not.
Different minds, different drive. You know, that changed a lot in the culture.
Yeah. I had fun those years.
You know, what years?
Like 2015, 16.
Like, I believe that's like the peak before everything else went downhill. You know,
Because it's like when you're a kid, like you have like no care in the world. Like you're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to not worry about nothing.
yeah.
But then once you get older, when you look back at certain things, it's like, that was happening. Wow.
Yeah. Listen, when we come of age, like I said, 50 or anything like that, then we look back into like what was going on. Like, dang, that was an upside down era. Like literally an upside down era. And we can acknowledge it right now because based by how people, you know, move
Definitely.
in real time right now, you know. And I feel as though we got to be well aware of one another. You know what I mean? And that's one way for us to build things up. So,
For her doing that was dangerous, by the way. That was
as far as like
her out in like people like
exploiting the person.
that. Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's not like she mentioned the guy's name.
Nah,
You understand?
well, yeah. If you mention the person,
I appreciate the fact that she had the kahunas to tell the media what is going on in our mind. Like I say for guys, like in our mind, right? Because, yo, it is what it is, you know? I'm lost for words when it comes to these topics these days because based on my upbringing, things were like flowing. Things were like, you go through ups and downs. But the norm was norming. You understand? Comparing to the norm in this day and age, which I can't relate.
They normalize too many crazy things. That scares me. That make me like lose faith with the generation. Cause
Listen, take California, for example. Some cats think I'm bizarre when I say it because you got to read. Yo, the citizen in California, they literally like toe to toe on the Constitution trying to make pedophilia a thing. You understand? Seriously.
Can we say that United States is normalizing that too? We have a whole president that's
okay. Believe it or not, it's still underneath the rug.
It is.
But it's a fact of you saying it's a norm because we're now hearing celebrities is getting like penned for what they're doing behind closed doors. So that's why you think it's normalizing. But I feel as though it's still taboo. But people are now like, getting penalized.
Yeah, but things, it's also like people that walk the streets that normalize stuff like that. Like, why are you sitting around normalize? Like, why do people normalize age gaps? Mm-hmm. Like like a 23-year-old is dating like a 17, 18-year-old. I find that so weird. I find that very pedophilia. Like, yeah, in the eyes of the law, an 18 is an adult, but they still got teen at their age. And it's like, what does an 18-year-old and a 23-year-old would have in common with each other?
But check this, my guy. You'll go to certain parts of the world, right?
And they normalize
you have
that.
6-year-olds that have a marriage consent.
Yeah.
By their parents.
Yeah.
Marrying a 45-year-old.
Yeah. And that's so scary. Like, it's like this country just effed up kids for us.
Right. But is it messed up? Or it's just now like people like yourself is now being exposed to these things. But it's been practiced centuries ago. And it just so happens to be on the other side of the world, and you're now just seeing it close in front of your face. And now you're trying to figure out, like, yo.
Like, what's wrong with you? Like, they claim they love kids so much, but they do this to them. Yeah. They force women to have kids that don't want to have kids. And this is like, how you claim you love kids, but y'all allowing this to happen?
Listen. You love money, right? Well, I don't want to say you love money.
All money ain't good money, though.
All money ain't good money. But what I basically get into, right? People build a love for money for what the money can do for them. Mm-hmm. So take that analogy with you see those people saying like, yeah, we love the kids, but for what reason?
It's just like when I had a conversation before with like school shootings, because there was a school shooting that happened. Right. And I think whoever makes the law for the school, like not to have phones during classes or have their phones in their hand or leave their phones at home. Me personally, if I have a kid, I'm not allowing my kid to leave their phone at my house. Right. Because if something is happening, they can reach out to me quickly and I can just go get them. Right. And y'all so focused on the phones, why y'all not focusing on getting like gun control laws? Because there's people literally that's not even in their 20s yet can walk in a gun store and just buy one without getting ID'd, getting mentally tested to see like why are you getting a gun or why don't you have a license and stuff like that. They focus on the wrong thing. And yes, I get it because all they care about is money. But at the end of the day, y'all got to wake up and realize that, like, y'all got to do something. You became a president for a reason because you want to make America great again. Why don't you try to do something with these schools?
He ain't trying nothing.
Yeah, he's not trying nothing. He just wants to sit in the office and do nothing.
Agent Orange, he deliberately in that office.
And does nothing.
Well, he's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot, but
he's doing a lot to toil. Like the Constitution that he signed, he's literally toiling one side of America. And when I say one side of America, people who is intellectual enough, but clearly know what I meant by that. It's like now you're outwardly giving the benefits to the people, and you're watching the unfortunates. Not like, well, you're letting the unfortunates watching it. Like, bro. So in my mind, I would say, like, listen, at some point, the government are creating criminals. You understand?
We have a whole criminal in office.
No, but I believe that America had created criminals. That's what I had in my mind. Like ever since the pandemic, when people's getting laid off from left to right, they trying to find ways to like make ends meet now. This, that, and the third. Like this is after like, you know, the whole pandemic and things starting to go afloat. People just trying to find work. This, that, and the third. Things ain't working right for them. Like, you know, like from the previous before the COVID, like everything was high for them, and now everything is low and rocky, and they trying to find a niche. They trying to, you know, get back on their foot and this, that, and the third. Yeah, I feel sorry for cats like those because you know what, they would end up finding themselves in a slippery slope.
Find themselves in stuff they can't get out of.
You understand? And that's what I meant by like, yo, America find ways to create criminals. You understand? Because they found a way like, yo, if money make the world go round, let's see how the population move when it stops.
Hopefully we'll get it together.
I believe so. We got too many churches around Newark. You understand? We got a bunch of congregation in order for people to like find one.
Yeah.
You understand? Listen, if you're not Christian, look, you got Hindu, you got Muslims, you got... One thing about me, right? I am a Christian. But that doesn't mean that I isolate myself from other religions because we're all people at the end of the day, right? So it's called a voice of understanding. And when you have that voice of understanding, that's where you make a change, right? Now, we're coming into a world of divide and conquer because we have a bunch of fearful things that's happening in the atmosphere. So with that fear, it evolves to division. You understand? Why? Why is that? Because people's not assured of their neighbors. You understand? So I feel as though, like, in this day and age, we're going to have to, you know, recuperate on trusting our neighbors. You understand? Get to know our neighbors. You understand? Be one with our neighbors, you know? Because, listen, we ain't in high school no more. That gossip thing, this, that, and the third... How much you dislike the person based by how they look at this, that, and the third. That junk go out the window as times go by. Because at the end of the day, it's either you care for the person or not.
And if you don't, just keep pushing.
You know what I mean? But if you don't, that's what really grind my gears. So, yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Ja Moore, and Mahkiya, who accompanied me for today. And I believe we had a wonderful topic. So...
We did.
Until then, stay tuned. For those who have not listened to the previous episodes, there's a time for you to do so because this is basically episode 13, I want to say. And listen, we definitely going to throttle out with this podcast club, and we're looking forward to invite y'all on campus when it comes to our latest events, latest venues, and we have a bunch of amenities, a bunch of stuff in store for you guys to know about, so stay tuned. But until then, you're listening to Don't Shoot the Messenger. I'll talk to you soon.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.